What is going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great day today. Today's video is going to be my take on one of the games I'll be showcasing regularly on this channel, Escape from Tarkov. You've probably heard of it. EFT is a first-person looter/shooter from Battlestate Games. It's quite fun and nerve-wracking at the same time. At its core, it's a hardcore experience shooter, if I had to give it a label. There are several major mechanics included in the game, just built in. Looting is at its heart one of the main things you do. You have near true life ballistics, and there's a chance for permanent gear loss. To survive, you really have to loot efficiently, you have to shoot effectively, and you have to survive. Fail any one of those three things, and you're gonna have a rough time. EFT features several maps with both day and night raids, depending on if you want to go at night and really fear for your life. There are NPCs or scavs that roam the map that try to kill you on a constant basis, as well as player-controlled scavs that also try to kill you on a constant basis. There are scav bosses, and then of course other human-controlled PMCs. Okay, so this is your starting screen in Escape from Tarkov. We have several different options we can look through here. Firstly, you can jump straight into a raid, just clicking here, and this is where you can load in as your PMC, your main character, or as a scav, one of the NPCs that just roams the map. As you can see, the scav has a basic loadout. Looks like he's got an SKS, a basic rig on, respirator. Looks like he's got armor on. I can't tell, but that would be what your scav is equipped with. It's completely random, and that can change with your scav rep. Your PMC can be outloaded here on the character tab. This is where your basic stash is. So everything here, from your guns to ammunition, grenades, everything that you take in or out of a raid will come here, provided you survive. As well as on the left side here is where you can see all the gear that you're currently wearing. In the middle is where your rig and your backpack would go, basic storage for everything else, including pockets. And then down here on the bottom is your pouch. This is like your prison wallet. So things inside your prison wallet can't be taken from you if you die. Conversely, if you die in a raid, anything in this prison wallet will come out with you. It loses its found in raid status, but you get to keep it with exception. You can keep ammo, you can keep special high value items, but you cannot take guns, magazines, or grenades inside your prison wallet. Even though they fit in real life, they won't fit in here. That's just one thing to remember. From here you have traders. Now these are where you can buy. This is like your store. Every one of these characters will sell between each of them either ammo, magazines, weapons, with the exception of Therapist, who sells meds and things like that, health items. You also have Ragman down here, who doesn't sell weapons. However, he does sell armors and rigs, so just keep that in mind when you're going through. Everyone else will carry weapons of some sort, ammunition of some sort. The other thing that these guys have is tasks. I don't have currently enough level here. Prep War does. So these are tasks. Think of them like quests inside the game that you can do. I still have to kill scavs on custom, so that's one thing I'll end up doing. But each of these people tend to have a quest of some sort. I believe Mechanic is the other one right now. Yeah, I have to modify a shotgun and then go find a message from Jaeger, which would in turn unlock Jaeger for me to use. From there, you have the flea market. Basically, you can sell whatever items you have that are found on raid to other people in the game. If you can bring it out of raid and it's found in raid, you can sell it with exception. I think there's some things that aren't available to sell in the market. I haven't gotten that far, unfortunately, so I'm not entirely sure. From there, basic character health. This is where all the people try to shoot you and kill you. Skills that you level up throughout the game are found here, depending on what you're doing. Running, living. I believe this is maintaining damage while still playing, or getting shot and keep going, and things like that. These all level up as you play, and each one has, not each one, but some of them offer reductions to your current level, or not level, but abilities, I guess, as far as the negative effects are reduced, so you get more positive effects. The last thing as your character that you can do is a hideout, which you can craft certain items depending on your character level, your crafting station level. Some of these places will have added health benefits. I believe med station, you have health regeneration rate over time, so the longer you're out of raid, you'll heal naturally versus having to use your own meds. But there's a whole area in here that you can kind of go around and build up as you go. This is where the majority of your loot goes that you find in game. So Tarkov can be rough. The raids can last upwards of 40 minutes depending on the map, and it can also be over before you know it. Player. And I'm dead. So fast. So yeah, minute 30 seconds. That's usually how this game goes. So there are two ways to play Escape from Tarkov. You can play as a scav, or you can play as a PMC. Scavving in allows you to take control of one of the NPC characters that's roaming the map that's always trying to kill you, we talked about earlier, and cash in on any loot that's left over. Scav runs are great for getting a quick loadout if you're short on gear, or making some extra cash, or also getting lucky and finding the gear that other players may have lost or left behind. So scav runs do have some caveats, however. As a scav, it's frowned upon for killing other scavs, whether it's an NPC scav or a player-controlled scav, and doing so will actually increase your scav cooldown, meaning it takes longer between your scav runs that you can do. Your starting gear as a scav will be worse and worse, and in extreme cases, the other NPC scavs and scav bosses will target you and shoot at you on sight if they see you. On the flip side, however, surviving as a scav, killing the bad scavs that have killed other scav... Guys, this is getting so convoluted. So killing a bad scav, or a player scav, which is basically a player scav that has killed a scav in that same raid, or getting lucky and extracting with a PMC at a dual extract will earn you positive scav rep, which does the exact opposite for you. You get faster or shorter cooldowns on your scav timer, chances for better starting gear, and discounts on vehicle extracts on the maps that offer them. So PMC raids are the real deal. You're going to toss on some gear, you're going to grab some meds, and you're going to get out there and get to looting. You can PMC solo or as a group with up to 4 other PMCs depending on your playstyle. Solo running is completely possible, but I do recommend playing as a duo, at least as a duo. It makes it so much easier. I have a duo that is my ride or die, however, we're a 3-hour time difference between us, and it's very tedious to get to play together, so you're going to see me play solo more often than not, depending on how our schedules align. So as a PMC, permanent gear loss is almost definite. There are measures you can take, such as insurance, which may get your stuff back after about 24 hours. However, the success of that really depends on your killer or killers not completely scavenging your still warm corpse. As a PMC, you have to move methodically and with purpose. Not paying attention or not being cautious can and almost certainly will get you dead. I'm probably gonna die. Do you see what just happened there? I know I did. Had I just taken the time to assess my surroundings, I probably would have seen that duo waiting to plug me. Tarkov gets the heart running and the blood pumping. To full-on firefights, to the sneaky cheeky snipes, or running for your dear life, there's a playstyle for everyone. Running for your dear life is mine. I'll do that quite frequently. Do you want to be a mega Chad, tanking all the rounds and serving lead to anyone who's hungry? Go for it. Do you want to be a rat, hiding, crouching, and sleeking around the map, taking whatever you get your dirty little paws on? Hey, it's there in the Rat Kingdom for the taking. So there you have it. That's my opinion on what Tarkov is. Hopefully you enjoy my gameplay and watch as I hopefully grow and get good. Thanks for hanging out, and who knows, maybe I'll see you on the streets of Tarkov. Ow. Please no.